Hey there, I'm Emily Carter, a 32-year-old marketing executive hustling in the fast-paced world of New York City. Picture this. It's a chilly fall night in our family's elegant brownstone on the Upper East Side, the kind of place that screams old money and polished perfection. I'm huddled in the corner of my home office, heart pounding, as I whisper into my phone to a woman I've never met face to face. Ashley, don't let her steamroll you, I say, my voice trembling with a mix of fear and defiance. You've got dreams. Chase them before you sign your life away. Little did I know, that secret call was the spark that would ignite a wildfire of revelations, tearing through the facade of our ideal family and forcing me to face the woman who raised my husband, the indomitable Eleanor Carter, my mother-in-law. This isn't just a story. It's my confession, my heartbreak, my triumph. If you've ever felt trapped by family expectations, suffocated by unspoken rules, or yearned to break free while fearing the fallout, this is for you. Because in that moment, I wasn't just helping a stranger. I was fighting for the girl I used to be, the one who dreamed big before life clipped her wings. To really understand, let's rewind the clock. I grew up in a cozy suburb outside Chicago, the only daughter of hardworking parents. Dad, a high school teacher, Mom, a nurse, who instilled in me the American dream. Work hard, chase your passions, find love on your own terms. High school was all about debate club, weekend road trips with friends, and binge-watching rom-coms that promised happily ever afters. College at NYU was my escape, majoring in business, interning at flashy ad agencies, falling in love with the city's energy. That's where I met Ryan, my husband, at a campus mixer. Or so I thought it was fate. Turns out, it was orchestrated. Ryan came from the Carter family, old East Coast lineage with the lineage tracing back to colonial times, complete with trust funds, country club memberships, and a mother who treated marriage like a strategic alliance. Eleanor Carter, 58, a powerhouse socialite and chair of several charity boards, with her perfectly coiffed silver hair and designer suits that could intimidate a room full of CEOs. She arranged our meeting through mutual friends, vetting me like a job applicant. Background checks, subtle interviews disguised as brunches. I was flattered at first. Ryan was handsome, ambitious, a rising star in finance. We dated, fell in love, or what I thought was love, and married in a lavish Hampton ceremony she planned down to the napkin folds. 5 years in, our life looked picture perfect. Brunches at trendy spots, ski trips to Aspen, my career soaring, but beneath it, Eleanor's influence lingered like a shadow. Subtle digs about my independent streak, expectations to host perfect dinner parties, and the unspoken rule, family status above all. It all escalated last spring when Ryan's younger brother Victor, 28, charming but aimless, bouncing between startup gigs, became Eleanor's latest project. A man needs a solid foundation to succeed, she'd declare over Sunday roasts, her eyes gleaming with determination. She scoured her network and found Ashley Brooks, a 26-year-old graphic designer from Boston with impeccable connections. Her family owned a string of boutique hotels. Eleanor was obsessed. Mood boards for the engagement, calls to florists, even booking a private jet for a casual meet and greet. But Ashley reached out to me via LinkedIn after Eleanor suggested we connect for sisterly insights. In our first video call, her eyes wide with uncertainty, she spilled her soul, dreams of launching her own design firm, backpacking through Europe solo, not ready to settle into the Carter mold. She confessed, "I feel like I'm auditioning for a role I don't want," her voice cracking. It hit me like a gut punch. I flash back to my own engagement, smiling through Eleanor's suggestions while swallowing my doubts about quitting my dream job to support Ryan. So I became her secret ally. Stolen moments in coffee shops or late-night texts. Practice saying no, Ashley. Tell her your career comes first. I shared my own scripts from therapy sessions I'd hidden from the family, ways to assert boundaries without burning bridges. It felt thrilling, therapeutic, like I was reclaiming my power vicariously. But surprises lurked around every corner. And the first one? Eleanor had been eavesdropping on my calls, her tech-savvy side, from boardroom dealings, catching me off guard. The storm broke on a stormy Thursday evening. I walked in from a grueling client meeting to find Eleanor in the foyer, her face a mask of betrayal, clutching a printout of my emails to Ashley. "How could you, Emily?" she hissed, her voice low but venomous, eyes glistening with unshed tears I'd never seen before. "Undermining me? After I've treated you like my own daughter?" My heart raced as I snatched the papers, words blurring through my shock. "Treated me? You've controlled me," I shouted back, voice breaking. "Pushing me into this life? Dictating every move? Did you ever ask what I wanted? A career? Freedom?" The fight spilled into the living room. Ryan frozen on the couch, caught in the crossfire. Accusations flew. She called me selfish, a disruptor of family harmony. I labeled her a manipulator, clinging to outdated elitist ideals. In her fury, she escalated, hiring a private investigator to uncover your secrets, she spat, thinking I'd hidden affairs or scandals. I retreated to our bedroom, sobbing into my pillow, questioning everything. Was my marriage real? Had I betrayed Ryan? The emotional toll was crushing. Sleepless nights, whispered arguments with Ryan, who begged, "Mom's just protective. She's been through hell." But I felt isolated, yearning for the independent woman I'd lost. As the days dragged on in tense silence, I dove into self-reflection, journaling my feelings for the first time since college. Guilt gnawed at me. Had my rebellion hurt innocent people? Yet a spark of liberation flickered. Voicing my truths felt like breathing fresh air after years underwater. Ryan opened up too, in quiet midnight talks. I've always resented Mom's grip, but I never fought back. His vulnerability surprised me, drawing us closer. Meanwhile, Eleanor barricaded herself in her study, the investigators report her new obsession. Then came the emotional earthquake. She summoned me one foggy morning, her usual poise shattered, hands shaking as she handed me faded letters from a locked drawer. "Read them," she whispered, voice hoarse from crying. The surprise unfolded, not dirt on me, but on her. The letters revealed Eleanor's youthful romance with a struggling artist in the 80s. Passionate, forbidden by her blue blood parents who forced her into marriage with Ryan's father for status and stability. She'd buried the pain, projecting it on us through arranged matches to shield us from heartbreak. But the deeper twist? My own parents had been complicit, old friends who helped orchestrate our union to climb social ladders. "I thought control was protection," Eleanor admitted, collapsing into sobs. I was so wrong. In that raw moment, my walls crumbled. We embraced, tears mingling, as I saw her anew. Not a tyrant, but a wounded soul masking vulnerability with steel. Empathy flooded me. Her story mirrored my fears of lost dreams, forging an unexpected bond. The powder keg exploded at Victor's orchestrated engagement gala in a swanky Manhattan venue. Crystal chandeliers, champagne flowing, guests in black tie. Ashley arrived stunning in a sleek gown, but her eyes met mine with resolve. As Eleanor toasted the perfect match, Ashley stood, voice steady. "Mrs. Carter,
I appreciate this, but I'm not ready. Emily helped me see I deserve my own path. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Eleanor's glass slipped, shattering on the floor. But instead of rage, she paused, then surprised us all. I understand. The real bombshells followed. Victor confessed, "Mom, I've been dating my coworker, Jamie, for a year. She's not from our world, but she's my world." Eleanor's face paled, but then cracked into a tearful smile. "I was afraid of repeating my mistakes." She revealed her lost love story publicly for the first time. Another twist, Ryan admitted he'd known about Eleanor's past, sworn to secrecy by his father, adding layers of family deceit. The night turned into a cathartic confessional, guests witnessing our unraveling, but in the chaos, connections deepened. I shared my hidden resentment. I felt like a trophy wife, not a partner. Surprises piled on. Eleanor confessed she'd anonymously funded women's empowerment programs, channeling her regrets into quiet change. The emotional whirlwind left us exhausted but transformed.
In the aftermath, healing bloomed like spring after a harsh winter. Eleanor and I started weekly coffee dates, real talks, no agendas, bridging our worlds. We even attended family therapy, unpacking decades of expectations in a cozy therapist's office, overlooking Central Park. She apologized profoundly. "I see now how my fears caged you." I forgave, hugging her tightly, feeling lighter than ever. Ashley thrived, launching her design studio and sending us grateful updates. Victor and Jamie eloped in a simple beach ceremony, Eleanor's blessing their greatest gift. Ryan and I recommitted, not with vows, but actions. Weekend getaways, just us, supporting each other's ambitions. Eleanor surprised us again by starting a podcast, redefining legacy, letting go to love fully. Our family dinners shifted from formal to fun, laughter over takeout, sharing dreams without judgment. I've never felt more American. Free, authentic, pursuing happiness on my terms. This journey taught me that true bonds aren't forged in control, but in vulnerability and forgiveness. If you're listening and feeling that pull of unspoken chains, know this. Breaking them doesn't destroy. It rebuilds stronger. In the quiet echoes of our story, I hold on to these words from Brené Brown. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. It captures our essence, embracing the mess to find unbreakable strength. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me on this deeply personal ride. It's healed me to share, and I hope it sparked something in you too. If my words resonated, stirring memories or hopes of your own, please like, share, and subscribe for more authentic stories of courage and connection. Your support lights up my world. Let's keep breaking free together. Take care, and remember, your story matters.